Born in Australia in 1961, Bill Morgan grew up surrounded by poverty and long periods of unemployment. Life never offered him easy paths or lucky shortcuts. Yet, instead of becoming bitter, Bill learned to accept hardship with honesty and resilience. Few could have imagined that this quiet strength would one day place him at the center of one of the strangest true stories ever recorded. In 1998, at the age of 37, Bill chose a new profession, truck driving. He loved long roads, quiet hours behind the wheel, and the sense of independence the job gave him. Although the work kept him away from his family and from his girlfriend Lisa, whom he had already proposed to, Bill felt he was finally moving forward. Then came a day that changed everything. While delivering a load on a routine route, Bill suddenly felt an intense pain in his chest and left arm. He immediately sensed that something was wrong and tried to pull the truck over. But before he could react, he lost consciousness and collapsed onto the steering wheel. The truck veered off the road and overturned in a violent crash. People nearby rushed to help. Bill showed no visible signs of life. Most assumed he was already dead. Yet, incredibly, his heart was still beating, barely. Paramedics rushed him to the hospital. That is where a devastating mistake occurred. In the emergency room, doctors began treating Bill without checking his medical records. They were unaware that he had severe allergies to certain medications. In an attempt to stabilize his heart, they administered drugs that triggered a massive allergic reaction. Bill suffered another heart attack. This time, his heart stopped completely. Despite every effort, doctors could not revive him. After a prolonged attempt, all interventions were stopped. Bill Morgan was officially declared dead. For his family, the next 14 minutes and 34 seconds felt endless. Then, without any explanation, something extraordinary happened. Bill's heart, silent for over 14 minutes, started beating again on its own. His breathing returned. The medical staff stood frozen in disbelief. But the miracle came with a terrible concern. Bill had been without oxygen for far too long. Although his vital signs stabilized, he remained unconscious. Doctors warned his family that if he survived, he would likely remain in a permanent vegetative state. Bill was placed into a medically induced coma. Days passed. Nothing changed. Eventually, doctors told the family that hope was nearly gone and asked them to make an impossible decision: keep Bill alive on machines indefinitely or allow him to pass peacefully. His family refused to give up. 12 days later, against every medical expectation, Bill woke up without any intervention. Even more astonishing, his recovery was rapid. Within days, he was able to walk, speak, and function normally. Death had claimed him once, nearly twice, and yet he returned. This experience permanently changed Bill. He understood how fragile life truly is, and how rare a second chance can be. In 1998, he was discharged from the hospital. Wanting to celebrate surviving 2 near-death experiences, Bill stopped by a local shop and bought a scratch-off lottery ticket. Standing right there inside the store, he scratched it with a coin, and then he froze. Bill had won a brand new Toyota Corolla, worth around 30,000 Australian dollars. For a man who had struggled financially his entire life, it felt unreal. His first call was to Lisa, because Bill had already attracted attention as the man who came back from the dead. His lottery win made headlines. Soon after, a television station in Melbourne contacted him to film a short documentary about his story. During filming, the crew asked Bill to recreate the moment he bought the winning ticket. They returned to the same shop. Cameras rolled. Bill casually bought another scratch card and stood in the same spot. Then he began scratching. What happened next stunned everyone.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking.
You're not, are you? Really?
I just won 250,000. So, please don't film me.
You have too. Congratulations, Bill. How are you? Fantastic. Look. It's just...
I think I'll have another heart attack.
Right there, in front of the cameras, Bill won 250,000 Australian dollars. The crew was speechless. Store employees checked the ticket again and again. It was real. At the time, Bill could no longer work due to his heart condition, and he and Lisa were living in a caravan park. This moment changed their future. Bill immediately called Lisa and told her they could finally buy the house they had always dreamed of. Champagne bottles were open on the spot. Bill kept his promise. They bought the house. He invested the remaining money carefully. Later, he married Lisa and lived independently without financial struggle. Just 12 months before winning the big prize, Bill Morgan had been officially dead. Today, at 63 years old, Bill says he still occasionally hears from journalists when his story resurfaces online. He still buys scratch cards, but admits that neither his health nor his luck has ever reached those incredible heights again. Some people get lucky once in life. Bill Morgan got lucky with life itself, and then impossibly with fate.